What's up, amigos? My name is Enrique from Studybay, and today I want to present 3 tips that will improve your sleep quality and help you in learning, memory, and prevention of various diseases. Sleep, one of the most fundamental aspects of life. If we stop to look around in nature, we will see that sleep is present in practically all animal lives. In us, human beings, sleep plays a fundamental role in prevention of disease and in learning, memory, and consolidation. In the book Why We Sleep, the neuroscientist Matthew Walker describes some of the consequences when you don't get a good night's sleep. He says in his book, sleeping routinely for less than 6 or 7 hours a night destroys your immune system, more than doubling your risk of cancer. Insufficient sleep is a crucial lifestyle factor that determines whether or not you are going to develop Alzheimer's disease. Whoa, it seems like a lot of bad things can happen, but okay. And what good does sleep offer us? Concerning sleeping, learning, and memory, several scientific research has already demonstrated that fundamental role of sleep before and after learning is something really important to consolidation of your memory. That's it. Sleep is a part of learning. Bear in mind the consequences of a bad night's sleep and the benefits that a quality sleep can offer. Today, I will share with you 3 tips to get the best sleep possible. Tip number 1. Know your chronotype. What do you prefer? Stay up late at night and get some more sleep in the morning? Or sleep early and wake up the next day early in the morning? Your preferences for waking up sooner or later will depend on your chronotype, which is dictated by the circadian rhythm and by your biological clock. If you answer that you prefer to sleep more and wake up a little bit later, don't feel guilty. Well, it's estimated that 30% of population has delayed sleep chronotype, meaning that they prefer to wake up later. This is because in early hours of the day, a part of your brain does not function properly, and you are feeling still asleep. But don't worry, it's nothing seriously. Those who prefer to wake up early perform better during the early hours of the day, and it's believed that 40% of the population has this advanced sleep chronotype. Then you ask me, what about the other 30%? This other 30% falls somewhere in between these 2 distinct groups, but they express a little tendency to prefer to wake up earlier. But why is it so important? It's essential to know your chronotype to plan your night's sleep in advance, prioritizing at least 7 hours at night. Tip number 2, your bedroom. How's your room at bedtime? I bet the temperature is milder and there is not too much light, right? No? Okay, so let's go then. The bedroom is where all the magic of sleep happens, so it's a vital place to have the ideal conditions at bedtime. When you talk about the environment at sleep time, 2 simple factors can significantly affect the quality of your sleep. The first one, the light, more precisely, its absence. It's important that at bedtime, your room is completely dark, in darkness. This is because the hormone that regulates sleep, melatonin, is partially controlled by light. When at night, in the presence of light, your brain is led to think that it's daytime. The production of melatonin is suppressed, resulting in shortening of duration and late start of hormone release. This is even more serious in nowadays where we use cell phones until just before bed, further delaying production of releasing of melatonin. But how can we avoid this? Well, here's a simple thing that you can do right now to improve your sleep quality. Limit the use of electronics and other sources of blue light for at least 60 to 120 minutes before bed. And activate the night mode on your phone to limit the blue light emission and to make sure the room is completely dark at bedtime. Another critical factor that affects the quality of your sleep is the room temperature. Well, ideally, the temperature should be between 15 and 22 degrees Celsius. That's because throughout the day, your body temperature varies slightly, rising and falling. During the night is a time when your body has the lowest temperature. That's why, when the temperature of your room and the temperature of your body are both lower, sleep will happen more easily at bedtime. Right. I already talked about the importance of knowing if you prefer wake up sooner or later. I already talked about how to prepare your room for a good night's sleep. Tip number 3, create a sleep routine. Having a routine that you can follow every night before going to bed is essential to signal your body that it's time for sleep. It works like this. Our brain interprets this sequence of repeated actions as a sign to the body, saying that it's time to sleep. As the day goes by, the body learns to understand these actions and automatically interprets them as a signal to prepare for sleep. Here are some practical tips from the American Islands of Health Sleep that will help you to start your routine. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Get up at the same time every day, even during the weekends or holidays. Do not go to bed unless you feel sleepy. If you do not fall asleep after 20 minutes, get out of bed. Establish a relaxing routine before going to bed. Use your bed only for sleeping or having sex. Exercise regularly and try to maintain a healthy diet. Well, excellent. Now you know what you have to do to improve your memory and avoid various health problems. Always remember to have enough sleep at night and ensure that you are doing everything to optimize that moment. And don't forget the 3 tips. First, get to know yourself better and experiment with your sleep time to try to find out which chronotype fits you better. Second, prepare your bedroom environment to get the best out of sleep. And third, finally, follow your sleep routine. Over time, sleep will come faster and more intensively. Gratitude, thanks for watching, slap like on this video, leave a comment if you follow any of these rules, and don't forget, if you need any help, you can count on us on studybay.com.